Hello, Sag. This is your inner child reading for Leo season. Okay, we know Leo represents the child, okay, of the zodiac, and I wanted to do a different style of reading. Anywho, this reading may apply. I'm sorry, I'm being nosy, looking in people's windows. This reading can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and especially your Chiron. Okay, this is a inner child reading. So we're gonna get started. Your first card out was the Star. I had to ponder on you guys' readings a little bit. You got the Eight of Wands, and then your underlying energy is the King of Pentacles, and your Wisdom of the Oracle card was by the book. Okay, so let's get into it. I feel like your inner child is trying to tell you to get grounded on what it is that makes you happy. I feel like during your childhood, you had so many things. Like you had so many interests. You had so many maybe talents that when you have so many things that you're good at, naturally good at, it will cause you sometimes to be immobile because it's like, where do I even go? Like, I like all these things equally. I'm equally talented in all of these, different things. Where do I start? So with this Star card here, I feel like your inner child is telling you to just plant your feet on whatever it is that you want to pursue. Because I get the feeling that some of my Sages, 1 minute you want one thing, 1 minute you want the next. 1 minute you're interested in this, 1 minute you're interested in that. And, it's good to explore all your options. Always good to explore your options. But I feel like your inner child is basically saying, like, your complacency, the root of your complacency is dissatisfaction in your choices, or not feeling fulfilled, right, in your choices. And it's very conflicting because you feel like you are doing things that you enjoy, but I feel like you don't really feel fulfilled. Okay, it's a difference between just doing something and then feeling fulfilled. Like, what is something that you would do for free, right? And if you have no idea what that is, maybe it's time for you to just, do a little homework, and revisit some of those things that you did when you were a kid, okay? Those natural things that you had a natural inclination to, right? It didn't take too much effort, you just did it. That might be helpful in figuring out what it is that, what really fulfills you. So yeah, I guess that's the basis of your reading. Your inner child doesn't feel fulfilled. Like, it doesn't feel like it's living fully. I feel like I feel like Sagittarius are dealing with some type of restrictions, whether that is financial, whether that's your energy, whether you feel like you can't fully be yourself. Ooh, with this Star card, okay? You feel like maybe you can't really be your natural charismatic self. Maybe you have to simmer your personality down. Maybe you're very spicy, but you got to simmer that down. Like, I just get the feeling that you have to go into environments where, or you prefer to be in environments where you're uninhibited, right? There's not too much restriction. And keep in mind, sometimes, Sag, you may view restriction as discipline, okay? So it could be calling for you to change your definition of discipline. Okay, with discipline, you can it could be a bad thing where you get disciplined at work, like in that sense, or you could be disciplining yourself to achieve a goal. Okay, so just, change your perception of it. With this Eight of Wands here, I feel like your inner child is trying to tell you that you are as capable as your mindset. Okay, Sag? So I feel like when things get tough for you, like they get tough, like say for instance, you get into a car accident, your insurance lapses. Like I feel like things just hit you, probably so this year. They hit you where it was a big wave of like challenges, and you're like, what the hell? Your inner child wants you to keep that carefree, optimistic attitude that Sagittarius are known for. Okay, that's, if I could pick a sign to adopt something from, I would definitely steal that in a heartbeat. Okay, I love Sagittarius energy. So just remain optimistic, remain carefree, live in that childlike mind state when it serves you. Okay, your underlying energy is King of Pentacles. So with this being in the reverse, I get that some Sages, they don't feel, let me say this, work wise or financially wise, they don't feel like they're comfy. Like I feel like there's a like maybe a living check to check, or just, you're doing what you need to do to get by, or you're doing something but you feel like you could be making more money, right? So I feel like once you start to implement that discipline and that structure, you will see the benefits of that. Okay, it could be calling for you to learn something new. We know Sagittarius is, if I'm not mistaken, Sagittarius is, you guys are known for like your philosophies and wanting to learn. So it could be calling for you to take maybe a class or brushing up on something so you can add another cert to your resume, or, I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. All right. And your wisdom of the oracle card is by the book. Okay. So long story short, that just means that maybe you are trying to fast track your success and maybe pay for followers. I don't know why that came up, but let it happen organically. Don't rush the process, because Sagittarius, you could be looking for a high. You get dopamine releases when you get likes, right? So if you're looking for this dopamine release and this high from these outside sources, consider how you can get that same type of feeling from things that are rewarding to you. Okay, and by the book, Sag, if you are doing anything like a shortcut, robbing Peter to pay Paul, doing something under the table, I highly suggest, like, if this is something that could blow back up in your face and you're like end up in in court over something or a possibility of jail time, don't do it. Everything needs to be by the book. Have all your paperwork, all the things, okay?